My name is Bob Bond, and I want to give you a little bit of an idea about how we conduct our estate planning initials. I offer a free initial consultation when we're talking about your estate planning. And really our meetings, they're two different modes frequently, although sometimes we're not sure which one we're starting out in. For a will planning initial, typically the amount of time that we spend in our initial consultation is about an hour or so. If it's a living trust based planning session, we typically spend a couple of hours. Now during that initial consultation, you will have prepared an estate planning form for me prior to our initial consultation. And so I'll have that, and I'll have that information, plus I'll be talking with you about your situation and your desires for your estate planning. We typically go over how the estate planning works, what kinds of contingencies you're trying to deal with, and how to deal with your particular property to make sure that it flows to your beneficiaries the way that you want it to work. Now, will-based planning in my office is considerably less expensive than the living trust-based planning. And in my practice, I do a lot of both what I call will-based planning and a lot of what I call trust-based planning. Typically, the will-based planning is for smaller estates and when people want to keep a tight budget on their estate planning costs. For larger estates and for older couples, we typically or frequently use the living trust-based planning. Now during our consultation, like I said, we're going to talk about the different kinds of property that you have, how that would flow to your beneficiaries, the best way to take care of it, how to avoid certain pitfalls. I'm going to find out about your particular situation. And then towards the end of the session, after we've had a chance to discuss it and kind of develop our plan, I'm going to give you a fee quote for a fixed price on the estate planning for you or for you and your family. Typically on the will-based planning, the cost for a married couple is going to be where we're doing basically simple wills with the related documents that you need. Even though you're only doing you're thinking about having your will done, everyone also needs to have a durable power of attorney for financial affairs, a health care power of attorney, and a living will. And there may be other documents like beneficiary designation forms that need to be updated during that same process. Typically you're going to be talking about costs somewhere between $600 and $1,000 for the will-based planning for a married couple. If we're talking about trust-based planning, on the other hand, typically the costs are going to be in the $2,500 to $3,300 range. With trust-based planning, there's an additional step in that we have to actually transfer the property into the trust. So since trust-based planning has more steps in it and is more comprehensive in one sense, it makes it a bit more expensive to do that planning. At any rate, I offer a free initial consultation. We'll figure out what works best for you and your situation and your family, and then towards the end of that I'll quote you a flat fee for what it's going to cost to do it, and then it's up to you about whether you want to proceed or not. So I look forward to meeting with you. Thank you very much. Bye.